up, y'all? It's your boy, the Renegade Enigma, doing another video, and in this video, I'm here to give you my predictions on WWE Smackdown's Battleground pay-per-view. And yeah, let's get right into it. First match we have is the kickoff match, the pre-show match, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of a grudge match here, and we have the Perfect 10, Tye Dillinger, going against the Drama King, Aiden English. And yeah, this match basically started because Aiden English is pursuing his single career and whatever, and he basically sings to the ring and whatnot, all like opera-ish and whatever, and basically Tye Dillinger interrupted him more than once and whatever, basically pissed him off and whatever. And yeah, if I'm not mistaken, in this feud, Aiden English has not won a match, and every time Tye Dillinger has beaten him, Aiden English has cried hysterically, you know what I mean, like basically being the Drama King that he is. With that said, I love Tye Dillinger, but I'm going to go with Aiden English, because I think he's actually going to win this match and basically be either overly happy and dramatic about that, or of course he's going to cry again and be really dramatic about it and like really cry, like really like do it over and whatever once he wins. So yeah, you're winning here, as I said, the Drama King, Aiden English, in the pre-show or kickoff match, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, on to the actual pay-per-view. And in the actual pay-per-view, we have a few actual grudge matches as it is, you know what I mean? I guess that's why they call it Battleground, so like all these feuds would come to a head and whatever. But yeah, first match we have here is Sami Zayn going against Mike Kanellis, formerly Mike Bennett of Ring of Honor fame, the Miracle Mike Bennett from TNA, whatever, Impact Wrestling, Global Force Wrestling, whatever you want to call it. Like, I think he did some indies and whatever. And yeah, he's going to be accompanied to the ring with his wife, Maria Kanellis, the Queen of SmackDown Live right now, as she calls herself. And yeah, I'm going to have to go in this match with Mike Kanellis because of the power of love. Nah, not really, y'all, but you know, man, you know how it is. You debut and whatever, you know, chance of you losing is like really like slim or whatever. He's debuting. They're gonna make this guy a big deal and whatever, I think, or whatever. He at least is gonna be IC champion before his career is done in the, you know, SmackDown, whatever, or US champion, whatever the secondary championship is here. But yeah, it's the US champion, so he's gonna be at least US champion before his career is done. And yeah, he's gonna go over on Sami Zayn, beat Sami Zayn, and continue on to another feud. So you're winning here, like I said, Mike Kanellis. Next we have, for the actual US title I was just talking about, the newly crowned champion, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, putting his title on the line against the guy he actually beat for it in a house show, mind you. I don't know if they still call him the new face of America, but yes, Kevin Owens. But yeah, in this match, I'm gonna have to go with AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, and whatever. He just won the title and whatever. I don't think they're gonna like make him go for the WWE title for a while and whatever. With that said, I think what they're actually gonna try to do here is have Kevin Owens go for the WWE title and like start off a feud with whoever has that at the point where he wants to go for it and whatever. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're winning here. And still United States Champion, AJ Styles. Next we have another grudge match. And that is the newly crowned Mr. Money in the Bank, because he won that and whatever. The Lone Wolf Baron Corbin. He's going to go against Shinsuke Nakamura, the King of Strong Style, the artist, what do you call him now? The rock star, whatever you want to call him. In this match, I'm going to have to go with Shinsuke Nakamura due to the fact that, you know, it's been like a thing where every time a person wins Money in the Bank, whether they win the championship or not, they have a huge losing streak and whatever. I'll give you an example, Daniel Bryan or whatever. Before he actually cashed in the Money in the Bank and won the world title and whatever, he had a huge losing streak. Like, it was crazy. I think that's why he actually went heel and whatnot, because he kept losing at that point. But yeah, like, I'm not sure if Baron Corbin, like, because I don't keep track of win-loss records and whatever like that. I don't think he's actually, like, won too many, like, matches, one-on-one matches, that is, since he won the Money in the Bank, whatever. Correct me if I'm wrong, whatever, comment down below with that. But regardless, I don't think he's going to win any big matches in a while, whatever, until he cashes in on the champion. So, yeah, long story short, like I said, the winner here is going to be the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. Next, we have a Fatal 5-Way. That name's kind of growing on me and whatever. You know, and it's going to be to determine the number one contender for the SmackDown Live women's title, to who is Naomi right now, the champion. And the participants of this match are Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Natalya, Tamina, and Lana. Yeah, long story short, I'm gonna have to go with Tamina. I love everybody else in this match, but I don't think Lana is ready. Natalya, they're always crapping on Natalya. Becky Lynch is the first ever SmackDown Live Women's Champion, so I don't think they're gonna go that route. And Charlotte Flair, like, she has the record for having the Raw Women's title for, like, the most amount of time. So yeah, with that said, I think it's time for Tamina to get pushed, so I think that's going to be a thing. And she's going to go on against Naomi. And by the way, that would make an awesome storyline, because if you don't know, Naomi and Tamina are kind of related in a sense. They're related by marriage, because if you don't know, Tamina is a cousin of the Usos, and Naomi is the wife of Jimmy Uso, so, you know, they're related and whatever. Plus, you know, Tamina was kind of Naomi's bodyguard there for a minute. They kind of they were team bad, if you will, along with Sasha Banks or whatnot. But yeah, that they probably have some backstory to that, and it will be a pretty decent storyline if you ask me. So that's why I choose Tamina. But yeah, next we have a flag match. I don't think we've seen a flag match in a while, whatever. For good reason, because they're kind of crappy. This one might be kind of interesting, though. Excuse me, kind of started there. But it might be kind of interesting because they kind of changed it or whatever. Correct me if I'm wrong or whatever, but before, in a flag match, what you had to do is, it was kind of like a pole match, which, if you don't know what a pole match is, you have to climb up on the top rope and whatever, reach on a pole and grab whatever's on the pole. In this case, it would be the flag. And then you wave the flag and you basically win the match. In this case, not only do you have to do that, but you have to take your respective flag and go all the way up the entrance ramp, all the way to the stage area, and post your flag there, and then you win it. That makes it like a little bit more interesting in my opinion or whatever, because I think it's gonna be a whole lot harder. So this match might be like a little bit longer. But yeah. In case I didn't mention, the people in this match are the returning John Cena, who just came back after WrestleMania, I guess spending time with his new fiance, because he posed her during WrestleMania after their match against intergender tag team match against Miz and Maurice and whatever. So yeah, that's the thing. And yeah, long story short, you know, man, of course, John Cena just came back and whatever. And just like 99% of all his matches, he's gonna win this match. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Of course, John Cena's gonna win this match. But yeah, there you have it, right? But next match we have, ironically enough, I just mentioned the Usos like 2 matches ago. We have the Usos, Jimmy and Jey Uso, putting their SmackDown Live Tag Team titles on the line against the New Day, Big E, Kofi Kingston, and or Xavier Woods. I think it's gonna wind up being Big E and Kofi Kingston in this case. You know, just like maybe like 75% of the time or whatever them. And yeah, with that said, I'm gonna have to go with the New Day and whatever. You know, they're the longest running Raw Tag Team Champions and whatever. They're really over with the crowd and whatever. And like the Usos had their time to shine and whatever. They're good and whatever. Kind of like them better with when they started their heel run and whatever. They were more quiet and whatever. they weren't so happy-go-lucky or talky and whatever. I hate it when they get all talky and whatever, like they get all goofy and stupid. But yeah, with all that said, like I said, your winners here are new tag team champions, SmackDown Live tag team champions rather, the New Day, whether it be Big E, Kofi Kingston, or Xavier Woods. Basically, all three of them are going to be tag team champions. And finally, we have the main event of the evening. We have, for the WWE Championship, in another crappy match returning, we have the champion, Jinder Mahal. How many of y'all would think anybody would say that months ago? But yeah, your champion, Jinder Mahal, maybe with the Singh brothers, formerly known as the Bollywood Boys, going against the former champion, Randy Orton. And yeah, in this match, I'm going to have to go with the current champion right now, Jinder Mahal, because rumor is Jinder Mahal is supposed to have this title for a while, at least until the Royal Rumble, and go against John Cena, where John Cena is supposed to beat him and whatever. So, you know what I mean, if, you know, rumors are true and whatever, and besides that, I really like Jinder Mahal as champion. Yeah, with all that said, your winner here and still champion, Jinder Mahal. But yeah, y'all, you know what I mean, comment down below and tell me your predictions. Who do you think are gonna win these matches and whatever? And yeah, y'all, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new or if you ain't subscribed already, please subscribe. And until next time, y'all, peace.